All right, we're in Game 5 of the Leander ISD Invitational. Game time broadcasting. Justin the Priest, Bob Slocum here. There are rain showers in the area, severe thunderstorms on the way with sprinkling, so we're going to go pretty minimal today. And Dove Stickler on the mound starts the game out with the first strikeout to center fielder number 11, Luke Wyrick. That'll bring up the designated hitter number 16, Josh Hernandez.
Good start for Dove on the mound. Didn't throw a ball. That batter was 0-2 for 4 or 5 pitches. If you were watching, really a good job controlling the zone here early. Dragons fresh off a shellacking yesterday, for lack of better terms, where just couldn't get anything going. Only had 1 hit the entire game, and seemed to be coming out today with a little bit of fire.
That one misses outside. Yeah, they lost 10-0 to a very good Bernie Champion team, but 10 runs, only 1 earned.
Mm-hmm.
That ball's popped straight up in the air. Third baseman Luke Broadus is going to set up underneath it. Makes the catch. Not much of a wind, only about 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Heavy clouds sprinkling out as we speak.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring you the broadcast as long as we can. But with equipment, unfortunately, doesn't like rain or heat.
Yeah, we may have to call an audible there. But Dragons get 2 quick outs, and up comes number 6.
O.J. Reyes, the third baseman. Starting lineup for your Round Rock Dragons. Leading off, Drew Hearthcock. Batting second, Jack Oppel. Batting third, Luke Rodriguez. Fourth, Brooks Miklinchek. Luke Broadus playing third base. Cade Goddard, designated hitter today for the pitcher, Dove Stickler. Jace Kivett in the 7-hole playing center field. Quinn Bartlett behind the dish. And J.P. Kasman, the senior second baseman. That nice curveball catches the middle of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I believe Stickler's only thrown 2 balls so far this inning.
Yeah, he's really doing a great job with control here.
That ball just misses a bit high.
Good 1-2 pitch there to the 3-hole. Dragons looking for a 1-2-3 inning here.
District play kicks off in 3 days as we travel over to Vista Ridge. That ball's a single, hard hit up the middle. Stickler not able to grab it. That'll bring up number 22, the first baseman, Aaron Castillo. Good crowd for the Dragons up for a rainy day.
A lot of umbrellas kind of preemptively. It's just kind of spitting on us right now.
Hoping it can hold off for about an hour and a half. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Just a slight drizzle here, but really dark. It looks like it feels like it's like 5 or 6 o'clock, almost at dusk with heavy cloud cover. Looks like they just kicked the lights on just now, so that will help a little bit.
Spring ahead today. Clocks will move ahead tonight.
Oh, is that
so? We
that
lose
tonight?
an hour. We lose an hour tomorrow.
Oh, I'm already tired. That's not a good sign, Bob. I'm tired from this week already. I need to fall back. I don't need to spring forward.
Tomorrow's one of those the worst day of the year. When no matter what, you're tired. And then Monday, you pay the piper on Monday.
That's true. That is true.
Pops him up. Hearthcock, that's going to bring in left fielder Jack Oppel. Makes the catch. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. When we come back. We are back. Bottom of the first inning, 0-0. Dove Stickler pitched a beautiful one-hit first inning. Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons will be the shortstop, number 8, Drew Hearthcock, followed by Jack Oppel and Luke Rodriguez.
If you're watching and not just listening, Leander ISD, we talked about the turf job they did over at Leander High School. Rouse also has just a beautiful field. They've done a great job with this turfing.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to it. If this is the kind of work they're going to do at Round Rock High School, it's going to just transform the ballpark.
And the nice thing is we already have a gray wall. The one knock I have, hard hit up the middle. Shortstop dives, scoops it up, no play at first. Hearthcock with a leadoff single, and that'll bring up your left fielder, number 29, Jack Oppel.
On a first pitch strike, you got to like the aggressiveness there.
And a shout out to Texas Hardball, the 13U. Half that team will be future Dragons. Bunch of 7th graders right now.
I love it.
Which means I'm not going anywhere. I've got 5 more years at least.
You're going to be around for a while, Bob.
Curveball hangs high, ball 1.
Just a little up.
So we'll try to keep you updated, ball, strikes, and score because of the sprinkles, and we are sitting outside the deck, outside the press box. Hard ground ball to second base, throws it over and just gets Hearthcock. That was a close bang-bang play there at second.
The second baseman, obviously he made the right call because he got an out, but either one of those, Jack was hauling down the line, so he was forcing a decision really quick. Second baseman had to go kind of across his body and make that throw. Ended up getting the lead runner for out number 1 as Luke Rodriguez, senior first baseman, steps into the box.
Swinging a real hot bat. First varsity home run 2 days ago. First pitch catches the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Oppel's on first.
Let's see if Carter elects to move him. Lefty pitcher here, so always a little tricky, especially early in the game, not seeing a move yet and not really knowing how quick it's going to come.
Yeah, Luke Rodriguez started swinging a really hot bat. Hit the wall twice at Dragon Diamond. Ball's in the dirt, high throw. Oppel easily slides underneath it.
And then slides through the base.
They're going to call him out, slid off the bag. Again, it's a little slick, right? We do have sprinkles earlier, so the turf you are going to run a lot faster.
Yeah.
So 2 outs now, nobody on base.
He was trying to do kind of a hook slide and then end up coming off the base. And they held the tag on him.
That ball just missing a hair outside.
Yeah, we do have a scaled down setup today. Because of the rain, that ball fouled off. Takes it to full count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first.
Just out in front of that pitch, just a hair.
Ball's hit well to center field, right at him. But another good barrel for Luke Rod. And, we talk about this all the time. As the competition gets tougher and tougher with pitching, you don't always just grade your at-bats, whether you get on or not. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Top of the second inning here, 1-1. Dove Stickler still on the mound, swinging on a curveball. There's number 21 for Ray for strike 2. That ball's fouled back. One ball, two strike. Apologies as we're
Trying to get everything working. Gets very picky with the weather.
trying to see if our audio. Swinging strike 3. Brings up number 5 for Ray. I'm not getting audio in both my ears. I'm wondering if there's a.
I hear you loud and clear.
Do you?
So
Okay, it's
your
probably
thing
just my
should be over
probably
here.
just my headphone.
Oh, it has that.
Yeah, that's better.
Alrighty, no balls, 1 strike. Number 5 in the box for the Texans.
Ball's hit well to right center. Kivett giving chase. Loud call out. Makes the catch.
That was the number 6 batter, right fielder, Jaron Sandoval. That'll bring up left fielder number 15, George Batchelor. It's a cool name.
It's a cool name. Left-handed batter for Ray. That ball catches him on the wrist. That's going to be a free bag for number 15. We're going to give that batter just a second here. Another thing about Rouse, which I just noticed, they do have the safety bag over on first. You don't see that at every high school. I don't mind it. I think it's probably a great idea. Keep kids from getting stepped on. A lot less collisions over at first base when you got runners running full speed to each one through the base. It's going to bring up number 1 as the rain starts to come down a little bit more here.
I'm going to steal your umbrella here, Justin.
Go
Just
for
grab it from me anytime.
No, you're good.
All right, runner on first. Ethan Garza, the shortstop.
Made a really good play up the middle to stop Hearthcock's infield. Turned out to be an infield hit. Just couldn't get up and get the throw, but knocked the ball down. But sometimes that's the best thing you can do is just at least stop the ball from going through, prevent extra base hits. Stickler checks a runner over at first. Rain is starting to pick up a little bit more in intensity here.
Hard hit at Broadus. Only play is going to be at first. Fires it over for the 3rd out. And we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. This one's still a 0-0 ball game. 1 hit apiece for the Texans and the Dragons when we come back. And we're back bottom of the second inning, 0-0 ball game. Leading off for your Round Rock Dragons will be the right fielder, number 15, Brooks Miklinchek. Got some big bats behind him. Luke Broadus on deck. K. Goddard in the hole. Curveball hangs high, ball one. Hard rip down the third base line. Oh, they're going to call it foul. Just a hair foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Miklinchek. If this keeps up, we're going to kill the audio. We'll try to go with the camera as long as we can. Here comes a 2 ball, 1 pitch strike. Fouls that one back. 2-2 count. Nobody out here. Nobody on. Bottom of the third. First batter for your Round Rock Dragons. Senior right fielder Miklinchek.
Gonna check the clouds. Look a little sparse. It doesn't look like there's a big heavy cloud over us, but we are catching some sprinkling now for sure. It's gone from drizzling to sprinkling.
Big drive, center field, right at the center fielder, makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
That's how the inning ended last inning with Luke Rod with a absolute laser right to center field. He hasn't had to take more than 5 steps to catch either one of those balls. That's going to bring up third baseman senior Luke Broadus.
That's a nice thing, playing on an all-turf field. Able to play a little bit longer, but again, we saw in the first inning, base runners have to be careful. You're going to slide.
Yeah, turf gets really slippery. And the other thing about turf is where grass, the water will kind of filter down through it. Turf, it kind of sits on it a little bit. It takes a little bit longer for it to pass through. So the playing surface will stay wet. As the rain's really starting to pick up now.
That ball high and outside. 3-1, 1 out here. Bottom of the second, 0-0 ball game. And the rain's coming down pretty steady now. Pops that one up.
And it's starting to lighten up. We're getting like these little pockets here.
Chopper at shortstop. Rose makes the play, fires at the first. Outstanding play by the shortstop.
That's a tough play to make. We are just on the verge of this rain section here.
And it's coming our way.
It looks like at noon around noon we're gonna really get a lot of rain.
So we will cut the audio short this game. We'll try to keep the camera as long as possible.
It's going to bring up senior designated hitter Cade Goddard.
Catches the outside corner, strike 1 to Goddard. Older brother, former Rock Hardball player Dylan Goddard in the stands, able to make the trek down from University of Dallas.
Yeah, good to see him today. Slow roller to third. Good play at third base for the out.
Yeah. Game time broadcasting. So if you go to youtube.com, doing a pretty shot. Normally I have a book and we're a little better at calling all the names. You never. Yeah, one more game time broadcast.
So through 2 innings, we are still knotted up 0-0. 1 hit for each of the teams, Round Rock and Ray.
Yeah. Sounds good. Awesome.
Dove
Where y'all
Stickler.
out of? Oh, awesome.
Dove Stickler still on the mound.
WB Texan in from Corpus Christi. This will be the last game of the day. Temple did not want to come down for one game set. Rouse was trying to find another game. This was supposed to be a 6 game for each team, 2 games today. Many of the coaches, Coach Carter being one of them, preferred not to play the 6 game with district play just 3 days away. This is a great opportunity. But then you got teams like Rouse where they're not, they've got a lot of young arms. They wanted to get a little bit of work in.
Yeah, and this is not unusual for after the 3rd tournament, always you're going to see coaches really kind of start making some adjustments, especially with pitching, because everybody's in the same boat. Everybody's got district play starting on Tuesday all over the state of Texas. So
we do not know, so it's not confirmed, but I would expect it'll be like a Josh Horvath against Drew Wells, which is an outstanding matchup. Drew Wells, the Tulane commit, the Dragons flamethrower Josh Horvath committed to Weatherford, and there will be a lot of scouts in the stands.
Yeah. Both pitchers up over 90 miles an hour. Drew, a junior. Drew was throwing 90 miles an hour as a sophomore, and has only gotten stronger. So expecting to see him. If not, we'll see another great junior pitcher out of
Vista
Ridge, and that's Nolan Rivera.
He had a strong outing on, I believe it was Thursday night, had a real strong outing, 6 strikeouts.
Yeah. It'll be one of those two for sure. Dove Stickler goes up 0-1. Nice fastball. That ball's hit hard, but way foul. But launched nonetheless. As the rain kind of subsides a little bit, welcome sign.
Nice curveball, catches the inside corner.
0-2 pitch. It looked like it was going to hit him in the hands.
So he gets O.J. Ruiz with the strikeout. That'll bring up first baseman number 22. Correction. Back to the top of the order. That was M.J. Vila. That'll bring up the center fielder number 11, Luke Wyrick. Again, due to the rain, we're not keeping any scorebooks up here or any lineups. We're going off photos of the lineups. Curveball just high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out here. Top of the 3rd inning. Rain letting up a little bit. The hard drive right, center fielder giving chase, and Kivett able to run it down.
Great catch on the run there over his left shoulder.
We talked about the outfielders here for Round Rock. A lot of speed out there with Jack Oppel, Jace Kivett, Cade Goddard, Brooks Miklinchek, Diego Nunez, and Weston Hondraka.
And Baker Jackson.
You
have 7 or 8 that could could walk in and start most any program for sure, but we're absolutely stacked in the outfield with great talent. As that ball hits the bottom of the zone, dove again with another first pitch strike. Sure, Coach Rod is really liking this appearance from Dove so far.
Ripped right at second baseman, off his glove. Took a tough bounce. It was one of those you either have to make it shorter or longer. It was a rocket, so he tried to make it longer, not able to make the play.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a line drive that's diving at your feet, and you've either got to try to short hop it or dive and take a shot at it. I think he still made the right decision. You kind of take a step back and try to catch it on that hop rather than risking it with the dive.
So Hernandez reaches on a single. That'll bring up third baseman number 6, O.J. Ruiz. 2 outs here, runner on first for the Texan.
Just misses outside for ball 1.
All right, video's off. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do this without getting everything soaking wet.
Trying to make sure our drain channel's here. Folks, this is top-notch work. We've got trash bags. We're doing the best we
This
can.
might be the rain here. Let's see if we can get this to come back on. Oh wait, you know what? Before we do this, let's double check over here. All right. Yep, we're back on. Thank you to Melissa for the heads up. Again, we got everything covered in trash bags. Rain has just let up here. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. That one catch. Oh, just misses high. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. 0-0, top of the third. That ball, gets the call. Strike 2. Late call by the umpire on that one. First baseman Aaron Castillo on deck for the Texans. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout to end the top of the third inning. And we'll be back in a moment.
And rain is kind of coming and going. What I don't necessarily like now is the wind is starting to pick up. That might blow our rain gear away. We're going to watch that pretty closely.
Last thing in the world we want to do is fry anything 3 days before first district
Right.
game.
So going to the bottom of the third, Jace Kivett will be leading off for the Dragons, followed by Quinn
Bartholet. And J.P. Casman in the hole.
Dragons looking to string a couple hits together. They've had one so far this game. Came from leadoff Drew Hearthcock.
You know, we talked earlier about the outfielders, infielders. Big rip to right field. That's going to be a base hit for Kivett.
And right on cue, Jace Kivett comes through with a line drive in the 4-hole. You got to love it.
He's one of the best batters that I've seen using foul pole to foul pole. Wherever that pitch is, he'll take it.
Yeah, you got to love it. Curious to see what Coach Carter does here. This is usually you get that leadoff on, especially in a tight game. This is where you kind of explore a little bit with small ball, see if we can just move the runner, eliminate double play, putting him scoring position for J.P. Casman coming up on deck. So we'll see what strategy we employ here.
Batting for the Dragons, catcher number 3, Quinn Bartlett. Curveball in there for strike 1. Haven't seen many throw over to first.
No. and it's really interesting. Usually, left-handed pitcher, especially at this level, they're going to have, which he probably has one of his sleeve here. I'm not saying he doesn't, but especially someone like here comes the bunt, and there he's going slash
Hard right at the third baseman. Throw in, not in time. Not in time under the throw. So runners on first and second, nobody out. And as you said, that's going to bring up second baseman, number 12, J.P. Kasman. And we'll get a designated runner here, pinch runner.
Baker Jackson coming in to run for catcher.
So much speed on this team.
Yeah, we're not lacking in speed.
Even the big guys will motor. Luke Rodriguez, Luke Broadus.
Yeah, I agree. The Dragons have a lot of speed. And here we are at another good spot here, which I would anticipate for sure seeing a bunt. I actually love when we use a slash. I will say this, third baseman for Ray made one heck of a play. He's running up to field a bunt. Quinn pulls back and hits a slash. That was great glove work.
O.J. Ruiz, third baseman for the Texans.
Hindsight, probably should have went to first, especially with the runner stealing. But one heck of a play there at third base.
Yeah, a little bit tougher coming up from Corpus Christi. You don't know the speed, and you don't know the players, right? When we get into district players, they know the. Oh, there's a great bunt.
And there it is.
And the first baseman pitcher collide. Ball's thrown in the dirt. One run will come in to score.
Send the next one. Jackson's coming around third.
Slides in there, 2-run score, and Kasman stays at first safely. So that's a tough play. First baseman and the pitcher crashing on the bunt collided, kind of threw the throw a little bit into the dirt. I think Kasman might have beat it out either way.
Yeah, that was going to be a close play. It should have been an out at first, and just runners advancing. But that all comes down to communication, Bob. You've got first baseman and pitcher, collapsing on that bunt, which is the right play, right bunt coverage. But if you're not talking like who's going to get, it's like a pop fly.
Yeah.
They end up bodying each other, kind of throws the entire, rhythm of that play off, and the forces to make a throw, hits J.P. Kasman in the calf. He's still kind of walking that off. That's what the delay's for. But Dragons taking advantage of an error here in the top and bottom of the third.
And that bring up top of the order, number 8 shortstop Drew Harthcock. Curveball hangs high, ball 1. Now we got steady rain again.
Yeah, the wind kind of dropped down, but we do have a little bit of rain. Kasman with a big lead. He's really trying to test to see if we can get a pickoff over there. Haven't seen one yet from this left-handed pitcher. This Texans left-handed pitcher. Drew's, until this inning, had the only recorded hit. He's 1 for 1 with an infield single up the middle. Shortstop had to make a diving catch to knock it down. Kasman with a huge lead. Still not drawing a pickoff move yet. On deck, left fielder Jack Oppel also hit the ball hard his first at bat.
And draws a walk, 4-pitch walk. That puts runners on first and second. Nobody out for the senior left fielder, number 29, Jack Oppel.
I'm going to go ahead and say that we are going to probably lay down another beautiful bunt. That's going to pull the Texans coach out of the dugout, and they're going to talk about it.
Rain's coming down pretty steady. You know what? We better do me a favor, grab that garbage bag, cover up the cords underneath, and let's put that tripod bag into the press box. So we're going to reset. Jack Oppel stepping into the plate. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Dragons have put 2 runs up here in the bottom of the third inning. Big bat of Luke Rodriguez on deck. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, ball one, curveball hung high.
Starting to hear a little bit of wind.
Yeah, we might have to collapse this. At least the audio. We might have to go audio free. See,
check the radar here, see where we're sitting on this. Steady rain now. We are dead in the middle of the green right here with a little bit of wind popping up.
I think we're going to kill the audio here after this inning.
Make sure we can safely store our stuff for Tuesday.
So first baseman up with a runner on first and second. Bunt coverage. Third baseman will stay home. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. Throw back behind. Down the first, not in time. Casman able to dive underneath it.
That was a great throw by that catcher. I mean, on the money. I mean, he threw that right on the base. Bob and I are huddled under the smallest umbrella I think that's ever been created.
And neither of us are small guys.
We're not little people, so just the tops of our heads are staying dry.
That one catches. Yeah. They're going to give him the outside corner on that one.
Jag doesn't like it.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's all right, though. Still got one more here. No outs for the Dragons. We've already made, kind of forced some action here from the Texans to get scratch across 2 runs early in this inning. See if they can continue that trend here. Jack calls time. Pitcher's taking a little bit extra time here.
There comes the wind.
That's not what we want.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Runner still on first and second. 2-0 ball game. Round Rock has put 2 up here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up first baseman, number 21, Luke Rodriguez.
The other thing we need to make sure is that our